What up, though? What's going on, my guys? What's up, y'all? Ladies and gentlemen. Let's get this shared up here. What do I want to do? Pin this. Let's get that pinned up. All right, we rocking and rolling on that tip. Um, I guess, right? I'm about to stop going live on Facebook because they goddamn it, they deleting all my live videos, man. So you know it is what it is with that situation, right? What was I getting ready to do? Oh, yeah. I guess I'm probably gonna feel better. We'll see. I feel better eventually, but let's get busy, right? Um, yeah, I don't feel too good. I've been skipping my blood pressure medicine. That's all that is. I already know what that is. I don't know. I've been taking breaks on that shit, but I don't know. I gotta stop doing that shit. Uh, Cincinnati, we got weather implications, man. Cincinnati and Pittsburgh, rain looks to move in around 3 to 4 p.m. That could bring some late inning trouble. But my hope is that they can squeeze the full game in before the rain arrives. Cool temps, winds in from center at 10 miles an hour. Uh, the Cleveland, Minnesota, I mean, it's still weather implications. I'm not even messing with this game, bro. Tell you the truth. Houston and Tampa Bay Rays, 90-degree weather, uh, winds blowing in about 10 miles an hour. Blowing out, I'm sorry, bump to bats. Detroit, St. Louis, winds out to right at 10 to 15 miles an hour, so we can definitely look at that. Seattle, Chicago White Sox, few sprinkles around, but I don't see much in the way of rain coverage or intensity here that scares me. I expect a clean nine. Chilly temps, winds out to right center at 10 to 15 miles an hour. Uh, um, Cleveland and Minnesota second game. I probably won't be fucking with that. Atlanta and Washington. Keep an eye on this game here. I did have interest in the lefties here, but you know, gotta see what the weather's gonna look like. Just gotta it's a postponed risk here, man. So we gotta look at that, revisit that all day. New York Mets at Boston. A few sprinkles and showers. Everything stays light. Winds in from right center at 10 miles an hour. Orange, yellow, orange with this Texas game. Don't really feel like reading all that, but at the end of the day, just be on the lookout for that. And then Philly and Colorado, good weather. And then Angels and Athletics, warm weather, okay weather, whatever you want to call it, right? Um, what I will say is the Dodgers, man, the Dodgers game they found a way to they found a way to get me in all three phases, right? Missed the cash, missed the run line, missed the missed the run line, missed the team total, and missed the full game over and a couple parlays. But it is what it is. Shout out to Shorbu who helped solidify and make me some of my money back. Then I got a little bands bet, a margin bet on FanDuel that cashed me in at 26 plus, and yeah, they cashed me in on that one. That was nice. Couple winners yesterday in the WNBA, man. From Jackson. If you haven't caught any of my videos across the industry right now, this morning, I'll tell you what they looked at. I asked Jackson for their top home run players. They gave me Hap, Otani, Olson, Fernando Tatis, Manzardo, uh, Cubs money line, um, Brewers, Brewers money line, um, Atlanta Braves -1, over and over in Houston Astros, Tampa Bay, uh, San Francisco Giants on the run line at plus money, and then player prop recommendation here, over a hit for Bellinger. He's on like a 14 game hitting streak, so it is what it is with that situation. Yesterday, um, I asked for the top home run bets here. There went 1 for 5, with that one being Schwarber, right? Then on the sides and totals and parlay pieces, they did go for 4 or 5, right? So the only one they missed here was the Braves money line. Everything else cashed. I forget what these aces. The aces cash, WNBA. Clayton Caden Clark cashed this. Indiana took an L, so they didn't cash that. And they also the game went over, so they didn't cash that. Aja Wilson's did not go over. She had about 22, 23. So it is with that situation. And then for the player props in WNBA, like I said, they went over. For Caden Clark, they cashed that. Wilson did not cash. Ryan Howard cash. Ryan, however. Uh, Natasha Howard did not check that. Clayton Clark under 6.5 rebounds they cashed. Okay, so we'll figure that. We'll figure that out. Where I was gonna look at some of the games by myself, but I just figured I'd come online and just go ahead and do it. Right, boy, I don't feel good. So it is what it is with that situation. But we'll figure it out, right? God damn, man. All right, well, where was I? I was looking at Brady Singer from his splits and things of that nature. Where he's giving up 6 bombs to lefties. He got a 238 batting average to lefties this season. Uh, but he's giving up 6 bombs to lefties. On the road is where he's pitching is probably his worst on the road. As you can see, he's got a 7 ERA, 7.5 ERA on the road there. 3 of those bombs come to the lefties. So he's giving up 3 bombs to lefties on the road, 3 bombs to lefties at home. Okay. So, it is what it is. He's giving up power to lefties. So I'm starting to look at them lefties real quick right here. And yeah, O'Neal Cruz. I looked at these pitches individually. So I can take these pitches down. What I did do, just to show you guys what I did, uh, looked at the pitches here, and I know versus lefties, Brady Singer has got 6 extra base hits and 3 home runs on that sinker, and then 4 extra base hits, 3 home runs on a slider. So that's where he's been giving up home runs to lefties on that sinker and slider. So I went and looked at these, try to look at these individually, right? So went in here, got the right hand pitcher up there over the course of the season, and boom, slap in that sinker real quick. Take a look at that. Where Brian Reynolds, he's 7 for 20, 2 bombs. Okay, and then O'Neal Cruz is 5 for 15, no barrels, no bombs. He will strike out, but it is what it is. What was it? Sinker, then what? Slider. Yeah, sinker then slider. So I'm sorry, man. Take that sinker down and then throw the slider up there. And O'Neal's got 4 home runs on that slider. So that's interesting there. 920 ISO. He's getting busy on that slider, right? So that's something you definitely want to take a look at. So I'll put them all the pictures together here, and then we'll see what we come out with. Uh, we come out with O'Neal Cruz batting 324, 5 extra base hits, 4 home runs. He is going to be a stolen base candidate, so that's something you could definitely look at as well. That's over the course of the season. I can run it back, run it into the last 2 weeks just to take a look, see what things looking like here. 1 for 5. smaller sample sizes, but not too shabby. I could push it out a little bit more to the last month. So over the course of the last month, Ona Cruz is 5 for 16 with one bomb uh, versus pitch mix. He would strike out. Okay. Um, last month here, walk, ground out, walk, strikeout, ground out. Mm. So I guess what's the line? The lineup ain't out. I haven't seen. Let me refresh to see if the lineup came out by now. Okay, O'Neal Cruz, Reynolds, Horwitz cleaning up. Hayes, fam. Okay. All right. Well, run it back real quick. Let me take another glance at this. How about lefties in general? Hmm. Mm. Cruz, huh? So Cruz Reynolds. I mean, he's giving up power to lefties already. So see something. Horwitz. Mm. Boy, Cruz just strike the fuck out. Golly. Mm. All right. Well, uh, I looked at some of Spencer Horror's numbers from last year too. Um, Let me look at this lineup one more time. Of course, Cruz is a bomb candidate. I mean, Reynolds is too. Horowitz is very interesting to me. He's very interesting to me. I think his strikeout rate is probably lower than the other three lefties here. Lefties get a bump. I couldn't talk off a hit it, nothing like that from Frazier or whatever. But Horowitz is in that cleanup spot, can possibly do some damage, do some hits, runs, and RBIs, something like that. I definitely have interest there. Probably gonna have to take a stab at it. Team totals here sitting at 3.5 for Pittsburgh. Stayed not a big time scoring team, but anything can happen. And we do have weather here, so that's another thing. But team total 4.5 for Cincinnati Reds. Well, I don't too much like to bet on them outside of their when they're not at home. I like to bet on them when they're in a smaller ballpark, man. So at home it is for me for them. But let me see something. Mine's 115. The weather implications here. This just, I mean, mm, let's look at these righties. He talking about so he get out. Doing shit. All right. What is this? Oh, this 2024. 2025. Let me put it on 2025. My bad. Send a text message out. Well, I'm gonna look at these Cincinnati bats here. Then Cincinnati's going up against a lefty. Like they're not the best versus lefty. 74 WRC plus on the season. Last 30 days, top 10 is striking out 70 WRC plus. Last 2 weeks, small plate appearances 85, but 30% K rate with 15 WRC plus. They're not the best versus lefties. We do got a lefty on the mound, right? For these guys. Let's see. Yeah. Andrew Heaney. So Heaney 'My bad, y'all. Got some text messages out. Time is it, man? I could. My son don't want to sit at school. He finna be out 9:42. I go get him real quick. Come back. His ass. Whatever. Haney, right? Let's see. 18% K rate. ER rate around 3. 44%. He's got lefty lefty splits. Let's take a look at these lefties real quick. Nothing to write home about here. Nothing to write home about here. They're just not good versus lefties. Um, Haney could probably have himself a semi good game today. Let's see. Let's check these righties. 6 extra base hits. 2 home runs on that fastball. He's doing 44% of the time. Let's rewind it back first. Let's put that fastball up there real quick. A bunch of righties to decipher through. Looking bad. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Small sample sizes just don't look good at all. Straight up. Pitchers Park as well. Bad weather. Uh, what are we looking at? Um, Strikeouts. 4.5 for Heaney. K percentage. 18%. Um, been a while since he got up there. The Cubs, Padres, Atlanta, Philly. Few tough matchups. Maybe it's pitching outs. I don't see his pitching outs. So that's something I wouldn't be opposed to getting to. And then the total of this game is what? 8. I don't know. I don't like too many bats here. Truth be told, the dogs could be barking here. You know what I'm saying? But I haven't been betting on nobody like on Pittsburgh. Shit, the value probably is on Pittsburgh, but they has been losing, man. Uh, or as far as bats concerned, I'll be looking at Horwitz, Reynolds, and Cruz. If I'm looking for a bomb, I'll be looking for Cruz. Hits, runs, and RBIs for Horwitz, Reynolds, whatever the case may be. So it is what it is, right? Yeah. Lefties get a bump. That's how it is. That's how I was looking there. Baltimore and Milwaukee. Let me refresh this. Just in case we get a lineup or two out. Hmm. Last time I bet on Sagano was right here versus the Angels. He got his K's for me. That was one thing. Probably can't bet on this case ever again. Mm, Milwaukee, not my favorite team to even bet on or anything of that nature. Neither one of these teams, truth be told. Sagano has been hanging in there when it comes to the pitching guys and stuff like that. Over 6 innings in 5 of his last 6 games, so that's something to look at there. Facing Minnesota, Angels, Kansas City, Yankees. We won 5. Washington won 7. Cleveland he won 7. Hmm. Interesting. Okay. Uh. Hmm. It's that Milwaukee game, right? Sagano's 9 bombs. Chad Patrick's fifth 5 bombs. Fastball, he's giving up bombs on that fastball. I'm gonna have to throw all his pitches up there. What about versus righties? Take a look at the lefties real quick. Milwaukee lefties. What up? What up, Ed? What's going on? Bryce Terrain looks pretty good versus this pitch mix here over the course of the season. Um, he's batting 300. That's interesting. 27% K rate. South Philly 7% K rate. Let's bring it back in. Still batting 300 throughout the course of the last month. So that, all season long, he's been hitting his pitch mix. He will strike out, will strike out. Last 2 weeks, 260. So in the last week, Terang has a bomb. He's 4 for 12 versus his pitch mix and does have a bomb, but he will strike out. Sal Frelick is not the guy that strikes out that much, so you can look at him for hits. He hasn't struck out in the last week. So Terang and Frelick, those guys you can look at for at least hits, right? Both of these guys have a bomb within the last week versus this pitch mix. They are projected to hit. He's projected to hit leadoff, Frelick, Terang, and fifth. And the way this Baltimore team has been playing as of late, man, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. It's crazy. Take a look at these righties here, real fast here. Okay. Reach 4 bombs. Contreras 1. Last 2 weeks, Reese Hoskins and Contreras been looking good. Reese Hoskins will strike out a little bit more. So most of their damage over the last 2 weeks came within the last 1 week, where William Contreras and Hoskins almost neck and neck when it comes to this average. Hoskins does have a bomb though. Churio over 18, one for Duran, one for 16, whatever the case may be. But Contreras and Hoskins, right? So lefties. He's giving up 6 home runs to lefties and 3 bombs to righties. They are on the road where they face Milwaukee and K percentage. 1.9 versus lefties. Hmm. Okay. Well, Lefties I wouldn't consider here. I mean lefties. I mean, hmm. Let me see something. Resort to Uber. Send this boy Uber real quick, man. Go ahead, I sent it. I sent my son an Uber because I ain't going to get him. Oh, okay. Mm. So for me, just on paper right here, Freelick, Terrain, Hoskins, Contreras. Those guys look good. Of course, Yelich, we know he's a professional MLB player, right along with Churio and the rest of these guys. But the guys who look good is Hoskins, Terrain, Contreras, Sal Frelick, right? So that's what those are the bats I would look at. Uh, we have a over under 8.5 in this one here with a team total of 4.5 for Milwaukee Brewers at plus 120 and 3.5 for Baltimore Orioles. Speaking of Baltimore Orioles, I do need to take a look at their pitching. They bats and stuff like that. So I will rewind that back there, and then I'll go back here and take out Chad Patrick real quick. Hmm. All his bombs went to righties. He's got 282 batting average to lefties. Pitching is worse on the road. Only one of his bombs came on the road. Let's give up 3 at home. All of them went to righties. A little bit of power to righties, I guess, for whatever he is giving up. K percentage is not high as all, so that's another thing there. 6 hits or better in 3 of his last 4 games. Hmm. 11 extra base hits, 5 home runs to righties for Chad Patrick. He's throwing that cutter 53% of the time. He's giving up a bomb to righties on multiple pitches. Let's check and see. Let's take a look. Let's investigate. Um, what is it? The cutter. When he's throwing 50% of the time. See who likes that. Starting to feel better. I'm starting to feel a little bit better. Drop a like for me in drop a like for me. Share it. Do a little. Let me know I ain't doing this for nothing. If not, then you ain't got to. You want to support me, you can definitely go to the Dub Club. I dropped several plays in there last night. Definitely did that. Um, I want to go back here to X real quick and turn it up a notch real quick. 1080p right there. Maybe I'll try. No, I'll leave it at 1080. So, okay, this is just the cutter then. All right, this is just the cutter. So they haven't seen. What about 2024? 2024. They haven't seen much of the cutter. He said, gave you 2 likes, my guy. As always, I appreciate everything you do. Oh man, I can't thank you guys enough, man. Can't thank you guys enough, man. You know, especially you, Pat. You've been, you always sliding. You always there. Always. And everybody else out there, man. So, it is what it is. Last year, versus this cutter alone, um, a lot of these guys kind of liked it. You know what I'm saying? You guys, this is last year numbers versus the cutters. This is last year numbers versus the cutters, right? Versus the cutter. A lot of these guys weren't striking out. Tyler O'Neill, we know he could strike out with the best of them, but this is a good. I mean, not a good, but a lot of these guys have a bomb. I mean, look, the top guys here, from Laureano on up, have a home run versus. I mean, small sample size, whatever the case may be, but if he's gonna throw it 50% of the time, we need a sample size to see, you know, how things can fare. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, he's throwing that 50% of the time. If we go back and look at his pitches to righties, he's throwing that 50, then a sinker, right? And then the fastball like 12. So, I'll go back and I'll put the rest of his pitches in there like that. And then I'll go back to 2020, this year, 2025. And then we'll look at it just like this. So, uh, Laureano's got 2 bombs, and he's hitting pretty good this year. Making his presence feel, be felt. Um, mm. Last month they look okay. I want to see what this lineup's gonna look like. I don't know what they waiting on. Refresh to see if I got a lineup out. Milwaukee, terrain leading off. Yes, please. Okay. Frelick right behind Reese Hoskins. I like it, right? So Frelick, he don't strike out. Bryce Terrain probably looked good versus the lefties versus I think that's Sagano's worst split is versus lefties. So Terrain can be leading off. Um, Hoskins cleaning up. Frelick right behind him. Okay. All right. Last night, man. That's two nights in a row. Fucking what's that boy name? He was sitting right in front of Schwarber, just raking, man. And man, mm, mm, mm. Remember two RBIs for Schwarber? Mm, mm, mm. Harper sitting in front of him, just raking, straight up, man, just raking. And I'm like, damn, I can't even. He had about him and they was some hidden motherfuckers last night. But we'll get to that game. We'll get to that game. Man, I'm still thinking about that parlay, man. Damn. All right, Mariano, Rivera, Mountcastle. Guys see who's going to be in the lineup. Last 2 weeks, the guys look solid, man. Straight up. Look solid on the hit side. Mariano will strike out. Nobody have a bomb, but, if you're looking for hits, they look solid on the hit side, like some tappers or whatever the case may be. How much of that damage they've done in the last week, we'll see. Of course, there's no bombs for sure. But Loriano, 6 for 15. Like I said, he will strike out, as you can see there. And Mountcastle 4 for 12. The no barrels or nothing like that. It's not up or whatever. So, I guess. So, we wind it back, taking a look at these lefties here. If anything stands out to me, we'll see. Um, Chad Patrick. He's got a 291 batting average versus lefties. Uh, he's given up 5 extra base hits, no bombs, right? Our hit percentage and exit velo is up. The barrel percentage is down. So, over the course of the season, O'Hearn, Gunnar Henderson, they're batting 350 and 321. So you want to keep an eye out on those guys over the course of the season there. Bringing it back to the course of the last month here. Uh, Jackson Holiday's got 2 bombs within the last month. Ryan O'Hearn is 10 for 29. 13% K rate. Nice. Uh, no bombs for Gunnar Henderson. He is batting 290 though. So interesting, right? Very interesting. Let's keep it moving. Bring it on in a little bit. Last 2 weeks. Tighten it on up. I don't think Milwaukee is one of the best parks to hit bombs and things like that at. So, that's something we can also take heed to. Jackson Holiday, 1 bomb within the last 2 weeks, 15% K rate. Cedric Mullins, 2 bombs, 3 extra base hits. Ryan O'Hearn, 16 for 6 for 16. No fly ball, no striking out though. Gunnar Henderson averages down versus this pitch mix. He got like 102 exit velo though. Mm, okay. Making things a little bit hard, a little weird, right? Cedric Mullins, 2 bombs within the last week, 1 for Holiday. I don't have those type of accounts. You better tell your mom or somebody, whoever orders them for you. Fuck. Mm. I don't know how I would how I mean these guys ain't been that good. Uh a couple guys got 3 or 4 hits in the last week. A couple of these guys got 3 or 4 hits within the last week. If you want to look at some hits or something like that, I mean, fine, right? Like I said, Mullins could be heated up. He will strike out, 38% strikeout rate, but over the last week. But he does. Him and Holiday's barrel is up. Uh, Both of these guys got a home run within the last 7 days. Do what you will with this information. I don't know if I'll be jumping out there, right? Let me. Do we got any Baltimore weather here? I don't see anything. So whatever, bro. Um, Sometimes it's sea green, and it just don't. Sometimes it don't move me, right? Sometimes it don't move me. Sometimes I see green, it just don't move me. Mm. I mean, hits though. I can't talk you off none of that shit, man. You know. Let's keep it moving, man. What's going on over here? I mean, let me see. I would look at a Holiday. Mm. I want to see what this lineup gonna look like. I would definitely look at Holiday though for sure. Loriano and Holiday, these guys will strike out, but I mean those guys look okay. You know what I'm saying? So what it is, what it is. Let's keep it moving. Chicago Cubs. We have a um, 9 over under here. Horton versus Meyer, and we do have team total 3.5 for the Marlins and 4.5 for the Bulls. I mean the Cubs, juiced up -135 as of right now on Bet365, and Cubs exploded on that bullpen, and it is what it is, right? Uh, you have Max Meyer 17 extra base hits and 8 bombs. Uh, Cade Horton 3 extra base hits, 3 bombs. Looking at Meyer here, they won that game last time he pitched versus the Cubs. I forgot how many strikeouts he had. That's what I want to look and see. Um, he had 5 strikeouts versus the Cubs, and then 7 versus Tampa Bay. Uh, hmm, 8 home runs for him. ERA is pretty much up. K percentage is there though. He can drop some Ks on your head, right? So we'll see what's gonna happen. Um, 4 home runs to lefties, 4 home runs to righties. He got a higher batting average to righties around 280. Pitch a little tad bit better at home. Um, 6 of those bombs came at home. 6 of his 8 bombs came at home. Better K percentage at home, 33% to lefties and 28% to righties. Man, XFIP is way down. way down at home. So I'm scared, right? Man, I sat up there. I don't know why I didn't bet Suzuki for a bomb yesterday. I sat up here and said it too, man. Like, man, he was. If I'm taking anybody for a bomb from this game, it's gonna be Suzuki. I ripped that shit off when that boy hit a bomb, Tucker. Shit, come right back a little later on. What's name hit the bomb? So I'm like, dang, man, that's crazy. But it is what it is, right? Let's get Max Myers pitch mix up there versus Chicago Cubs righties. Jackson like Ian Happ for a home run, so we'll see what's gonna happen with this situation. 1 second. What is he throwing? He's got Ian Happ way down there. I don't understand what that is. I don't know what that is. Amaya, Swanson. Keep an eye out on Matt Shaw, man. He will walk, call back up. We'll see what. Keep an eye on him. Nico Horner, he just don't strike out. Suzuki, 9 extra base hits over the last course of the last month, 3 bombs. Uh, let's see something. That home run he hit yesterday came off a fastball, so that's interesting there. Okay, off this pitch mix here. Swanson. Swanson, huh? 3 extra base hits, 3 home runs in the last 2 weeks versus this pitch mix for Swanson. Nico Horner just don't strike out. Swanson hadn't been striking out. Swanson, huh? Hmm. What's the lineup? Interesting. What's the lineup? Let me refresh this real quick. See if Baltimore lineup came out. Nope. Hap, Tucker, Suzuki, Armstrong, Bush, Swanson back here. Horner not striking out behind them. Maya looks okay at times. Matt Shaw. Yeah, it's gonna be the Cubs or nothing for me. Keep an eye out on Matt Shaw, man. Straight up. Um, he got called back up, sent down, called back up. Um, hmm, Maya. Come on, load up for me. All right. Horner is 6 for 14 versus this pitch mix. He will walk. He's got a lower K rate, right? This is the last 7 days. So I mean, he's gonna be down here right behind Swanson. So that's gonna allow that's gonna allow that back end probably to start doing some damage, right? Horner don't strike out. Swanson ain't striking out versus pitch mix, and he's been looking good over the course of the last month or whatever the case may be. So looking at the pitch mix, I mean looking at what we got here and versus this lineup, like I said, Nico Horner not striking out behind Swanson, who's not striking out either. Nico Horner 6 for 14, 7 for 18 for Swanson, right? So that's that. Let me see something. Since they've seen him since they just seen him, I just want to see what they did to him last time. They won that game, so he probably didn't do too much, right? Pete Crow got a bomb, got a bomb. Ian Happ got a bomb. Oh no, I'm tripping. He didn't face the Cubs. Mm, he didn't face the Cubs. That's the Chicago White Sox. I'm sorry. That must have been last year. Yeah, them two bombs right there. That was last year. Ah ha 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 ha. Okay, whatever. Right. Damn. All right. Well. Okay. And then Suzuki. Um, his exit last week. He looks good. All right. He hit a bomb yesterday. Isolated powers up. The barrels and things are up too. Uh, Yesterday, Matt Shaw. This had to be yesterday, right? So he just called back up. He just got called back up. Matt Shaw. Um, he must have hit two doubles yesterday. Let me see. Or a double and a triple. Right. He hit two doubles yesterday. Well, oh, he hit a double the day before and then a double yesterday. One off that sweeper, one off that fastball. Okay. He just got called up. So, interesting. Yeah, man. I had him yesterday. He didn't do nothing yesterday though. Him. Uh who they got in the lineup? Let me see. Uh him. They didn't even start they young guy. What's his name? Uh he ain't in the lineup today either. I forgot his name. The young guy. I took Story for a home run yesterday. He almost went yard. Almost. I want to see this Baltimore lineup. Still ain't out. All right, well, let's look at these Cubs. Let's look at these Cubs here. What is Max Meyer throwing versus these? He's got 28% K rate to lefties, 8 extra base hits, 4 bombs, hard hit barrel, and extra velo. Slider 50% of the time. Definitely want to take a look at that. This might be where Hap came into play at. I don't know. I don't know why they like Hap, but we'll see. Pete Crow Armstrong, 6 for 17 on that slide. He's batting 350. Michael Bush got 3 bombs, and Pete Crow got 3 bombs. Tucker popped out yesterday for like 3 hits. All right, that's what it looks like. Um, Let me put the rest of the pictures up there. See what we got here. Was Michael Bush in that lineup? Yeah. Oh, Pete Crow Armstrong leading off. I mean, in the cleanup spot, huh? The cleanup man. Mm, interesting. Six. Kyle Tucker, 5 bombs, 10 extra base hits. Michael Bush, 6 bombs, 10 extra base hits. Pete Crow Armstrong, 6 bombs, 11 extra base hits. The strikeouts over the course of the season, Kyle Tucker just not striking out, and his walk percentage is up 17%. Um, Judging on the day Kyle Tucker had yesterday, they're probably going to try to, be a little timid with him. So when you're looking at, you look at the walks here. Uh, you should be able to get. It might be like a -110. Let's see. The Kyle Tucker walk. +120 for a Kyle Tucker walk. Let's see. Walk percentage is not that high. Mm, okay. I think the Cubs about to light his ass up. We don't like what they did to us the last other day. We'll see though. Um, Bush. Okay. Um, we'll see after I get through looking at this pitch mix. How they looking? They didn't cooled off, especially Bush cooled off. Um, Pete Crow last month looked good. Kyle Tucker cooled all the way off. Was this pitch mix? Pete Crow, Michael Bush, last 2 weeks. Uh, they both of them striking out, and this guy's got some good strikeout stuff. So that's something you want to take a heed to right there. Pete Crow though, man. He does have 2 bombs, 50 fly ball, hard hit is up, and his barrel is up. How much of that damage came within the last 7 days? Both of these guys had 7 hits in the last 2 weeks, 3 hits. Okay. Okay. Help narrow things down throughout the season. I guess. I don't mind Pete Crow Armstrong right there in that cleanup spot where he's sitting at. Um, Behind Suzuki, Tucker, and Hap. I can see instances where he can get the hits, runs, and RBIs or something like that. Uh, Behind Suzuki, but Swanson and Nico, they really look good. And Shaw just came up back-to-back games with a double. It's looking good. It's looking good. It's looking good there. How about uh, how about the other side? We have Cade Horton. He's throwing that fastball. Horton's throwing that fastball 58% of the time to lefties. Let's get Miami up there. Left hand hitters. Fastball. He's been giving up bombs. Mm. Load up for me. Come on, man. What's taking it so long? All right. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Mm, mm, mm. Damn, Cal Stores look good over the course of the season. Just striking out, man. You know, Liam Hicks. He was not in the lineup. Why he ain't been in the lineup? He wasn't in the lineup yesterday. He wasn't in the lineup today. Like, come on, man. What are you doing? He's not in the lineup, man. He been cashed us out. And I've been taking the hits runs and RBIs, and that shit been cheap. I mean, you getting hits runs and RBIs for him at plus money. But he ain't in the lineup, man. Straight up. Hicks. Nope, he ain't in the lineup. So whatever. Him and Norby wasn't in the lineup yesterday, I don't think. And Norby looks good in most instances as well. So man, look at Stowers, man. Check out the log, man. Oh my God, that's just versus the fastball alone. What? I forget, let me see. He's throwing that fastball. What? 58% of this boy probably finna knock the cover off that mother. What they be saying? What that what? Uh, Styles. Come on now, load up for me. Fly out. Look at all that. Hit by pitch, home run, green. Those all his logs right there, ain't it? Yeah. He got a lot of green on that fastball. He probably gonna end up being a day later. I took him yesterday. I probably gotta go back to the well. I probably gotta go back to the well. Wow. Look at that. Last month. That's just the fastball alone. Him and Hicks. Man. 60 hard hit. Hicks, Stowers. Well, Hicks ain't striking out. I don't know why Hicks ain't in the lineup. They don't want to win. So it is what it is. All right, I will I'll throw the rest of the pitches up there, which he's throwing fastball, curveball, sweeper, changeup. Stowers at the top of the food chain there. Pretty high K rate. Might look at an over in this game. That's probably what I'm gonna end up doing. I might look at an over. Who knows? Both of these bullpens trash. 3 bombs for Stowers within the last 2 weeks. All right, it don't even really fucking matter because I'm not betting on the rest of those guys. I ain't gonna lie. If Hicks wasn't in there, it was only gonna be from the get go. It was only gonna be Stowers and Hicks if I'm looking at a lefty. So now it's just gonna be Stowers. He's batting 429 in the last 7 days, 6 for 14, 2 extra base hits, a bomb, 63 fly ball. He's just waiting to let another one go. Straight up. So I will look at the righties here. Where he's throwing 'em, and I already know Ramirez all the way through. He's hitting, he's hitting his pitch mix good all the way through. I know he's probably maintaining 300 average all the way through the full season, probably. And he didn't do nothing yesterday, so he's definitely need to bounce back today. So I'll be looking for those. If Ramirez and yeah, I'll be looking at hit runs and RBIs probably for both of them. I mean, Ramirez will be right here. Stores will be right here. Ramirez get on. Stores bring him home. You know what I'm saying? You might be able to get a 2 RBI thing, right? You could probably get 2 RBIs, maybe too, from somebody like Stores. If you could get Ramirez on and Stores hit a bomb, that's 2 RBIs right there, straight up. Uh, right. So Ramirez still, and he actually getting better over time. And then Norby, right? So it'll be those three same guys I posted yesterday. Same guys, man. Ramirez, last 2 weeks is 8 for 21. K percentage is down. Um, Norby couldn't talk off a hit or anything like that for him. Small ball guy for me. And then, like I said, you know, you got Ramirez 8 for 21 in the last 2 weeks. In the last week, he's what, batting 500 in the last week. Uh, Norby. So it'll be, truth be told, Ramirez. I don't think that's a. It's just not. I mean, I'm giving a pitcher lean. I'll get a pitcher lean towards I'll give the pitcher lean towards Miami. I ain't even gonna lie. K Hort, he shoot for all two for but he's been giving up bombs and shit, man. But we'll see. We'll see. Max Meyer gonna have to fight these boys off straight up. So um, it'll be Ramirez and Star Wars for me to keep it simple. Um, and I couldn't talk you off nothing here for the Cubs. Straight up, I can't talk you off anything here for the Cubs. Um, Swanson, Nico Horner, they look really good, right? They look good. Shaw, keep an eye on him. Like I said, double in back-to-back games. Pete Crow Armstrong looks pretty good. Tucker, you can do a heat check on him. Says Suzuki, his power numbers are there. Bush, it pops out at times. Hap, they like Jackson like Hap for a bomb today. So I'm really undecided on that one right there. I didn't see anything that resembled it for me, but it is what it is. Maybe I'll take a quick. Hmm. Hap is a switch hitter though, so he can get busy, and he can probably smack one on that bullpen too. So who knows? We'll see. Not gonna. Where was I going? Oh, okay. So that's that. Top home run play for me in that one is going to be Star Wars though, and I'm getting ready to bet him a home run. I ain't gonna lie. So we covered Pittsburgh, Tampa Bay. No, we didn't cover this Tampa Bay. We did cover this Milwaukee. Okay, let's look at this Tampa Bay game. Now this game, um, we've got weather here, 90-degree winds blowing out at 10 miles an hour. Mm, bump to bats. Who's on the mound? Got over under 9 in this one here, 8.5. I probably would blindly look to the over here. No, 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 no. Yeah, I mean, Brown. Do you think Brown is gonna give it up? I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. Hunter Brown on the mound. Damn, you with mm, that's my guy there, man. Shit, I don't know if Hunter Brown gonna give it up, man. Straight up, I don't know if Hunter Brown gonna give it up. He been lights out. 45. Man, he been lights out. 2 bombs. 32% K rate. 6 innings in every game except for one. Going up against who? Tampa Bay. I don't know about this one. Righties. Um, Tampa Bay Rays striking out uh, the fifth most over the course of the season with a 105 WSC plus versus righty, so that ain't too shabby. But moving forward, 89 WRC plus top three in the last striking out in the last month. And then the last 2 weeks for Tampa Bay Rays, um, ninth in striking out, 82 WRC plus. I'll flip the script and then put that at home because I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. And the strikeouts come down a little bit more, but WRC plus is not there. I'll shoot out to the full season at home just to get a good look, a glimpse. They're 11th in striking out with a 116 WRC plus over the course of the season. So they hit at home versus righties a little bit better. Last 30 days, they are ninth in striking out with a 70 WRC plus. So the more they bring it in, the worse they get, right? But then you got Hunter Brown, right? Staring at Hunter Brown. Hunter Brown, ERA. Look at that ERA, man. Shoo. One home run to lefties, one home, two runs to righties. On the road, 30%, solid 30% K rate all the way across the board. 30% K rate plus. So I'm not, I don't know. Maybe a team total over for, let me see. What I will do here is, I'll get Taj, I'll get Hunter Brown up there. Tampa Bay, righties. Right hand hitters. Load up. Okay, I was gonna say load up for me, man. Dang. All right, Caminero, Real, Diaz. Diaz has a 10% K rate over the course of the season. The rest of these guys, they will strike out, but let's bring it in a little bit and see what we got here over the course of the last month. What have you done for me lately? Yandy Diaz. I'm not betting Christopher Maria. Yandy Diaz, the only one's not striking out. So that's if you know. And I mean, if you look, I would. I'm not even betting him, right? Truth be told, do they have a lineup out? Yeah, Diaz, Low, Aranda, Simpson, Meisner, Rovert. Those are the lefties there. So they got plenty of lefties coming out. So ain't no sense of me even looking at the rest of these bats here. I'll just go straight to the lefties because uh, Yandy Diaz and Caminero, those are the two guys you could look at. No bombs within the last week there. Caminero's average is down. It's probably going to stay down. Yandy Diaz, last 2 weeks ain't been looking too good. But, no matter what, that motherfucker not striking out. He ain't got no strikeouts. So we'll see, right? We'll see. I can't fuck with none of them. Tell you the truth. I'll flip the strip to the left hand hitters. Truth be told, I'll just leave it right here, man. Straight up, the last 2 weeks. Start at the last 2 weeks, just see what they been doing. I can't bet on none of them bets. Um, two bombs for Brandon Lowe. Oh, how much is he throwing that fastball to lefties? How much? 33%. That's what Brandon Lowe likes. He likes that fastball. I know that's for a fact. Probably those home runs he hit probably came off fastball. Let's see, what is he batting? He's batting 273. Two home runs. Let me see. Take the fastball down. Two home runs, one home run. Okay. He likes that fastball though. True story. He likes that fastball. But I don't want no smoke right now with him. Team total, what we got? Hmm, 3.5. This weather might do something, but man, don't feel like I really want no smoke. Brandon Lowe, two bombs. His K percentage is down though. Meisner and Aranda K percentage are up. But the lows, both of their Ks are down. Mm, they might be in play. So when you look at it, when you're looking at the strikeouts, just on paper right now, you're gonna get so we've seen Brandon Josh Lowe and Brandon Lowe, these guys not striking out, right? And Danny Diaz ain't his average is down like a motherfucker, but his last 2 weeks, his strikeouts was at zero. So, you're gonna have you're gonna have a tough three coming out the gate, and then he probably can uh navigate his way through the rest of these motherfuckers, right? So coming over here and just in general here, um, just in general, let's see. What team was that? Oh, that was the Astros game, right? So where are they? Okay, right here. So just in general here. So Brandon Lowe, it's got a 26% K rate, but his is lower to righties. But just in general, it's got 26%. Josh and Yandy is their K rates are down. Colabero's up. Bello. Chandler Simpson is down. Meisner and Mead is up. Um, what did they do for his strikeout prop? 6.5. It's got to be 6.5. 6.5 juiced up at -145. Could he get there? Probably could. Should be able to. Um, let's ask Jackson real quick. Cause I'm undecided. You know, I ain't betting on 145. Though. I ain't even gonna lie, but Hunter Brown. They like to overstrike pitching outs and the over strikeouts. And speaking of pitching outs, where are they? The line is at 17 and a half at a parlay piece. He's went over this number, what? Uh man, one, two, three, four, five, 15 in his last 20, including at this season, every game except for one. So he's been killing it. He said, "What we betting on?" Man. Uh, good morning, K1. How you doing? How you doing? It's K1. She's here. He said, "What we betting on?" So far, what I like, I'm only at the I'm only at the I'm only at the Houston game, but um, Cincinnati here. I don't expect a lot of runs to be put up here. Um, I don't like Cincinnati outside of they at their home field. I don't like to bet on them. Number one. Number two, they not good versus lefties. Number three, I don't think I want to bet on none of those Cincinnati bats. Um, if I had to take a bomb from this game, it would be O'Neal Cruz, probably Reynolds next. Spencer Horwitz, I don't mind his hits, runs, and RBIs, whatever the case may be with that. Waiting on the Baltimore bats to drop. They still ain't dropped. So that's with that. On the Milwaukee side, Sal Frelick and Bryce Terrain. Lefties get a smidgen of a bump, but Bryce Terrain and Sal Frelick, and then oh, so what's the name not in the lineup? Contreras not in the lineup. Reese Hoskins. So if I'm looking for a bomb, it would be Reese Hoskins, and don't be surprised if Bryson Rain hit a leadoff bomb. But hits, runs, and RBIs for Reese Hoskins, I could definitely see that. And hits, Frelick, Hoskins, Terrain. The Cubs game, Ramirez, Stowers. I'm taking Stowers for a home run. Ramirez. I mean, you could look at Connor Norby for a hit. Um, the Cubs. Shaw just got called up 2 games ago. He hit back-to-back doubles, so he just got called up. So he could be warm. He's hot, if you want to call it. Nico Horner and Swanson. I like these two to get busy on the back end of the lineup. Bush, he will strike out. Um, but Bush can hit a bomb at any given time. Over the course of the full season, Crow looked pretty good. Suzuki looked okay in the power category. Kyle Tucker, you can look at him. I mean, he could just be getting back hot, right? Coming off a 3-hit game and a bomb, and then Ian Happ Jackson like Ian Happ for a home run today. I didn't see it. I didn't see it, and I get a picture leaning towards Miami. Max Meyer does have some K stuff. Both of these bullpens not good. I probably lean towards the over in this game, and this is where I'm at right now. Uh, I took. I couldn't decide between Christian Walker and Paredes yesterday for the home run. I took Christian Walker. Paredes hit the bomb, so it is what it is. I haven't looked at these bats here. I'm getting ready to look at these bats right now for Houston. Yandy Diaz, Josh Lowe, and Brandon Lowe, they not striking out versus this pitch mix. The rest of these guys is, but you got Hunter Brown is a beast. He's a beast. Then we have in this Tampa Bay game, we have weather, 90-degree winds blowing out, 90-degree winds blowing out, bump to bats. So we'll see what's gonna happen here. We'll see what's gonna happen here. Get over here to the Houston Bats, right hand hitters, because that's basically all they got. Houston, click on Taj Bradley's name and get him up there. Run it back here. Taj Bradley versus Rice, 10 extra base hits, 18% K rate. He's giving up 6 extra base hits and 3 home runs on that fastball. I need to go in specifically look at that fastball. So let me take some of these pitches down real quick. Throw the fastball up there real quick so I can see how these righties fare versus that fastball. Um, Taj Bradley. Taj Bradley's pitching his worst versus righties. that don't bode well for him in his spot. So nah, that don't bode well for him. Let me get his name up here. See what they've done versus him. I expect Yainer Diaz to be in the lineup today. Yandy Diaz got two. Speaking of Yandy Diaz, he got 2 home runs off of him. Pena's got 1. Christian Walker's got 1. With the weather, the 90-degree weather, we probably gonna go bombs away on this one here. Let me see something. Let's see. I don't know. Maybe not. We'll see. No. Somebody's in the bomb, right? Because I took what's the name yesterday, and I was just salty. Look at all them righties they getting ready to roll out though. So let me see what their lineup look like. Pena, Paredes, Altuve, Diaz, Walker. Mm, all righties. Not one lefty in there. Not one lefty. All righties. Tossbrook be tired of strategizing against these motherfuckers. All right, let's go. Um, Pena, it's got 4 bombs, 3 bombs for Paredes. Did one of those bombs come yesterday? I'm just curious because he hit a bomb yesterday. Same scenario. Yep. Came off that fastball. 102. He likes that fastball, especially as of late. Single, I mean, green, strikeout, single, line out, single, home run. That's off that fastball alone. Same scenario. So Pena, um, Pena. I'm gonna have to take a look at some of these odds because I might end up betting multiple guys for home runs here and see if one of them hit one, I should come out. Right, I should come out on top, depending on what these home run odds are. Let me see. Home run. So Altuve 600, um, Paredes 500, Pena's 500, Chris Walker 320, Christian Walker and Yana Diaz 425. So if I took Altuve, Diaz, Paredes, Pena, and Christian Walker, if I took five of them for a bomb, if I took five of them for a bomb, and let's say Pena, Paredes, and any one of those guys hit them, I'll get my money back and probably a little something. If Christian Walker hit one and the rest of those guys don't hit one, I bet five guys, then I might lose a little bit. But if I take all five of them, if I get multiple home runs, I'm greening. I'm greening for sure. I'm greening. All right, so let's see. Last 2 weeks versus this fastball alone, Brendan Rodgers, he's hitting it hard. I mean, he only had played three at bats though. But Paredes, he's got two bombs. Christian Walker has one. That's just off the fastball. Hmm. It's a lot of greens, a lot of barrels there. Pena's 5 for 8. Yana Diaz. Okay. I ain't gonna go too farther though. I'm gonna bring it on back here. And I'm gonna throw the full pitch mix up there. Okay. Pena, Diaz, barrel was up. Brady's not striking now. He's got 3 bombs. Pena last 2 weeks is batting 412. 21 at bats, 412. Christian Walker, he's got a 19 barrel, right? That's why I took his that's why I bet him yesterday. He got 19 barrel rate, man. Um 26 at bats last 2 weeks. Average is down. Just need him to catch one. Just needed him to catch one. Today gonna be the day late, right? So I'm probably gonna have to probably gonna have to muster up and get him for bet on my one. But Paredes K's are down. He's got 2 bombs. Um Pena's K's are down. Myers K's are down. Yana Diaz, exit velo is up. Barrel rate is up. Yeah, Yana Diaz is definitely a candidate. Okay, it is what it is, right? In this weather, bump to bats. Come on, man. Load up. This is the last week. Paredes in the last week, 2 bombs. Pena 4 for 11. Christian Walker barrel rating. Everything is up there. He just ain't lifting it out. 21 at bats. What are you doing? Strikeout, strikeout, fly out, strikeout, line out, ground out, fly out, fly out, fly out, double, ground out, home run, ground out, single, single. Well, we'll see. Isaac Paredes, though, man, he's warm. Isaac Paredes. So what's the lineup again? I'll be looking at. See, this is the case like I had last night, right? Because I mean, Altuve can pop out at any given time. So you got Pena and Paredes hitting. Altuve would be the guy that could possibly clean their ass up, right? Bring them in, whatever the case may be. And Yang Diaz. So like last night we had Schwarber at the cleanup spot, and you got Harper right here, steady cleaning everything up in front of Harper, in front of Schwarber. So Altuve hadn't been looking that good in versus the pitch mix. I wish, I don't know. I don't know how I want to do it. I know I like Diaz, Paredes, and Pena. On paper, Paredes and Pena look good. Diaz and Walker definitely for power. Paredes and Pena look the best though, and they bringing out all the righties. They bringing out all the righties. Um, I'll take a look at St. Louis Cardinals game. So I'm gonna want to take a look at these lefties first. I ain't even gonna lie. Palante versus lefties. I think he's throwing that fastball versus lefties. 12 extra base hits, 4 home runs. He's throwing that fastball 72% of the time. I definitely want to take a look at that right away. So we'll go over here. Uh, Palante, Detroit. Uh, Ali Green, Kerry Carpenter. I gotta look into that fucking King of King. What is it? King of the Diamond winner. I gotta look into that shit. 83,000. Motherfucker got 83,000. Riley Green, Coke Keith. What's the lineup? Riley Green, Coke Keith back here. All right. Riley Green, last month, 5 bombs, 6 extra base hits. Cole Keith, last month, 4 bombs, 5 extra base hits. Cole Keith not striking out. Kerry Compton averages down, but he's got 3 extra base hits. Those 3 extra base hits were bombs. Mm. Let me see something. Okay. Palante's got a high ground ball rate at 64%. 8 bombs. What is it? They're at home. Mm. What? Kokeef got 4 bombs. All of them came on the road versus righties. Kokeef, yeah. All of them came on the road versus righties. He's bad. Last week he's 5 for 13 versus pitch mix, and his K percentage is down. And like I said, over the course of the season, versus pitch mix, uh, he's probably got the lowest K rate between Riley Green and Kerry Carpenter. He also he has he's got 4 bombs. Riley Green, Kerry Carpenter, Coke Keith. Take a look at those righties. 5 of carries, 8 bombs come on the road versus righties. Power numbers for carry versus righties in general. Riley Green got 12 bombs. 11 of them go up to righties. Riley Green, his best split on the road versus righties. He's got a 206 WRC plus in the month of May. Mm. All right. What does Palante throw on the righties? Fastball, slider, sinker. Unspectacular. Mm. School over with. Today was the last day, huh? Mm. You ain't no damn senior yet. You know, senior till you walk up in that motherfucker. Ah, senior. Senior, senior, senior. All right. We'll see. Mm. So it's a bullpen game for Detroit. Um, it's a bullpen game for Detroit. So it's hard to decipher what St. Louis bats I would like to, roll with, but um, it's definitely a bullpen game for Detroit. Let me see something. This game here, it's coming on in 13 minutes. Excuse me. Did the Baltimore lineup come out yet? What are they waiting on? You're losing. What are they waiting on? What is Baltimore waiting on? Man. So so um if I was going here, I mean I like O'Neal Cruz. I don't mind him for his runs and RBIs. Uh Brian Reynolds um um or what the fuck is it? Damn. Spencer Horwitz. Right? And you could even get what I'll probably end up doing here. I'll probably take I might take Spencer Horwitz at a -110 for the 1.5. And then I'll take probably Horwitz, Cruz, and probably somebody like Reynolds for like one HRR a piece. And you'll get that for +115, right? Some shit like that. Um, if I had to take one of these guys, I don't know. I don't know. Probably would be, truth be told, I ain't gonna lie. It probably would be Horwitz, man. You know, Hordes for hits, runs, and RBIs at 1.5. I ain't gonna say I like, but I can see uh, Reynolds, Cruz, and Hordes getting there at least. But it is what it is, right? Um, Bryce Terang, and I could even go Bryce Terang, some shit like Bryce Terang, Reese Hoskins, Sal Frelick, right? That'll give me plus money. Those three, that's just one hit, run, and RBI. If I had to take one of these guys, it would probably be for this number, Reese Hoskins. He's a home run candidate along with, so I could take his hits, runs, and RBIs. If I don't want to take him for a home run, I could try him at 3 and get a plus 170. So I like that. Um, I could try Terang at 3 for a plus 165 if I think he's going to hit a home. A home run is 3 hits, runs, and RBIs. You could also go up, you feeling froggy, you could also go up to 7 and 8, right? If you just feel like somebody's going to get busy, trust me, don't be scared. You know what I'm saying? Don't be scared. I don't care if you put $1 on it. Don't be scared, especially when it comes to games like Coors and stuff like that. The Cubs, shit. I don't know what I'm gonna do here, but you're gonna get decent number here for Kyle Stowers, plus 110 for his hits, runs, and RBIs. We know he will strike out, but uh, I don't mind taking it. I took it yesterday. He got 2 hits, so you could get a 1.5 for him at plus money. And then Ramirez, you can get a minus 122. You could also probably go with Stores at plus 225 for one hit run in RBI. And then you could probably get Ramirez for, and you get a minus 120 right there for Ramirez and Stowers for one hit run in RBI. Or you can say, forget it. I'm not betting on Miami at all, right? If you just like the Cubs bats, there they fucking go right there. You know what I mean? It just is what it is. Um, Tucker minus 145. The rest of these guys are playable. Suzuki, Horner, who I liked Horner to get busy on the back end. I like Swanson to get busy on the back end. You could also get Swanson. You could also get Horner at 1-1, and you can get that at a minus 125. That's either a hit, either a run, or either an RBI. The rest of this shit, y'all already know what y'all can do, right? Then the walk for Kyle Tucker is plus money. Pete Crow Armstrong minus 130 for hits, runs, and RBIs. You could also go Tucker for 1, Crow Armstrong for 1, Suzuki for 1, right? That get you a plus 100. So it's a lot of ways that you could skin a cat here. Those are many, 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 many outs of, many outs. Um, the righties here for Houston. I really like the righties for Houston. Um, I'm probably gonna. I mean, Jana Diaz is probably just juiced up. He is batting. I might want to take a stab at Altuve today. He'll be batting third behind Pena and Paredes, who look really, really good. So Pena, Altuve at hits, runs, and RBIs at minus 125. Couldn't talk you off of it there. Then you got Pena. Uh, um, and Paredes, the ones who've been on fire. And then if you just want to put um, Diaz in there, you get a minus 110 right there. Pena, Diaz, and Paredes, right? Christian Walker's average been down, and Altuve's average been down, right? But you can get that at a plus at minus 110 if you want to bet that as a bankroll building straight or something like that. Kerry Carpenter, Riley Green, Kerry Carpenter, and Colt Keith are the guys that I'm looking at here for sure, right? You can get one apiece for all three of these guys, and you can probably get plus money, plus 100 right there, right? Or when you're looking at, actually, I think I like Riley Green a little bit more, but who knows? I rarely bet bases. A lot of you guys know that by now, but I'm going in right now, and I'm gonna take. And then you could have parlayed too. This one's yeah. I'm gonna take. I'm gonna take Hortz, man. I'm gonna take his at take his hits, runs, and RBIs. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take Cruz, Horwitz, and Reynolds for one. That's that first game. And then you know what? How about a early game parlay, right? If I can get the parlay in, uh, let's go early game. Let's go Horwitz, 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Let's go Reese Hoskins, 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Let's go Peach Grow Armstrong, 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Yandy Diaz, no, damn, either Altuve or let's go Yainer hits, runs, and RBIs. Then let's go Riley Green hit the cleanup. So this is a cleanup HRR parlay. All those guys right there hitting the cleanup spot. I'll take those guys for their hits, runs, and RBIs, right? That's Yainer. Yeah, I'll take them for their hits, runs, and RBI. Horwitz, Hoskins, Pete Crow, Yainer, right? How about a bomb? Fuck it, right? A little round robin home run, round robin. Won't hurt nobody, right? Oh, the game started already, didn't it? If it won't, I'll come back and put them in there manually. Let's go Cruz. Let's go Hoskins. Let's go. I'll do a 5 leg round robin. Let's go Cal Stowers. Damn, Houston, man. Hmm. I'm gonna try Christian Walker again for the day late. I should have went, and then I'm gonna go. Fuck between Riley Green and Kerry Carpenter. I'm gonna go Riley Green, man. Damn, man, that's crazy, man. Dang, man. I'm gonna round robin this. Damn, who couldn't use the 7,000 early, right? um, I'm going to take Star Wars home run straight. I took Star Wars for a home run straight. Um, okay, so a little bit more time to go here. Twelve, 12. All right, let me take a look at these games. I'm gonna leapfrog over some of these games here, and I'm going straight to cores, and I'm going straight to athletics. I'm a little mad at this Dodgers. I'm a little mad at the Dodgers in Arizona, but it is what it is. I'm gonna leapfrog straight to these guys though. Philly and Colorado, Angels and Athletics. So um, we're gonna shoot there to Colorado real quick. Palmquist. Who the fuck is that? Palmquist. Let me see something. Scheduled to start, huh? Boy, this game going over. At Arizona, 5 runs, 5 earned runs, 1 walk, 4 innings pitched. 45 strikeouts in 35 innings. Got that working for him. 3 bombs. Mm, walks were there. 3 of his last 4 games in Triple A, he gave up 4 walks or more. What is he? Lefty? Mm. Pitched 1 game versus Arizona. They did him wrong. He might. It's course. They finna get done wrong again. Snap. Palmquist gave up 3 extra base hits on that sinker. He's been throwing that sinker, huh? So what about to righties? Sinker. On a lot of shit. All right, take a look at those lefties real quick. Let's get Palmquist in there. Damn, Schwarber got 8 bombs on that. Mm. Bryce Harper's got 3. So yesterday, I gotta figure out how to do this, right? Gotta figure out how to do this one because um I had Schwarber for 2 bombs. I mean Schwarber for 2 RBIs, but Slot got 3 hits, Turner got 2 hits, and uh Harper had 3 hits, but Harper got the 2 RBIs. He was cleaning up Stott and Turner. He was cleaning them up, right? So Schwarber, damn, he couldn't get that other RBI for me, man. That was horrible. But it is what it is, right? Hmm. Let me post this real quick. Um. Oh yeah, we were here. Okay. Last 2 weeks, Kyle Schwarber's got 2 bombs, 3 bombs. His 3 hits, 3 bombs. Keep in mind this is Coors Field, so excuse me, you can get busy in Coors Field. Kyle Schwarber hit 2 home runs back to back. He's going for a third straight day. I'm probably gonna be taking him. I mean, so that pretty much sums it up right there. Let's look at these righties. Small sample size for these righties. Sosa. And these righties pretty much striking out. So I mean, it's hard to pinpoint. It's hard to pinpoint, man. What I'm gonna be doing here is what I say. Damn, Castellanos, he's been hot. Sosa, Castellanos. Gonna want to see what this lineup's gonna look like here. Um, Now it is a. I expect Colorado to put some runs up here too, so I might look towards the over here. I'm probably gonna take the over. I'm gonna take the over, but I want to see what this lineup's gonna be like. Everybody's in play. I mean, just face it, everybody's in play. Let's look at the other side here. First game. Mm, mm. I don't know. Let's see. Pittsburgh just scored already. Cruz hits H. He hit his 1.5. IKF got a hit. Reynolds got an RBI. Okay. Well, I need Horace at least to what did he just do? Strike out? Oh, he up to bat. Well, come on, Casters. Casters right here, Horace. I mean, you could do anything. A hit would be nice, but you could do anything. Mm. So I don't know if Tovar, what's going on with him, but Spencer Horace walked. Beck, Goodman, Tovar. So, uh, last 2 weeks, Tov, Beck and Goodman look good. Not striking out. What about? I don't know how Tovar must have just came back or some shit. Yeah. So the last 7 days, Tovar is 4 of 7 with a bomb. Beck has a bomb. Farmer has a bomb. Okay. And projected lineup looks Tovar, Beck, Goodman. Those are the three guys I like so far. How do you spell this boy's name? Shit. Ah, they got out. Oh, T-A-I. That could get kind of complicated. There you go. You ain't seen these guys that much. Goodman, Beck, Tovar. Let's take a look at. Let's take a look at McMahon real quick. 5 bombs versus righties. 4 of those bombs came at home where he's batting 298. His best split is at home versus righties, where he's batting 298, 617 slugging, isolated powers up 300 with a 178 WRC plus, 173 WRC plus in May. Mm-mm. McMahon. Okay. McMahon. So they righties, they at home, you have to really look at these guys at home because at home is different, right? Uh Jordan Beck. 5 bombs at home versus righties. I mean, five bombs versus righties. Hmm. Two. Home has got 3 bombs on the road. Home versus righties. On the road versus lefties. Hmm. Somehow Goodman is better on the road. I'm gonna like McMahon. We'll have to see what the lineup gonna look like. I'm gonna like McMahon, Goodman. We'll have to see what the lineup's gonna look like. And the usual suspects here for sure. How long do I got for this next game start? 12:10. Baltimore. Who's in this Baltimore lineup? I know they just broke their lineup by now. Holiday, Rushman. I don't know what to say here, man. I'm gonna like Holiday despite the strikeout woes, man. I'm gonna like Holiday. Mullins got 2 home runs within the last week versus pitch mix. Gunnar Henderson can. I mean, I can take you off anybody for a hit, but I wouldn't mind Holiday here. I don't. Damn. I have to dig in here and lay a couple bets down real quick. I'll tell y'all what I'm gonna lay down. So I got 10 minutes. I took Reese Hoskins straight for his HRRs -115. Cubs. Mm. I'm going down to this back end, take a chance on Dansby Swanson, one and a half hits, runs, and RBIs. And I'm gonna take a chance on Nico Horner, 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Um, and I'm getting ready to I'll parlay Suzuki, Crow, and Tucker for one hit, run, and RBI. That's gonna give me plus 100. Paredes, I'm gonna take his 1.5 -115. I'm gonna take Pena, Yainer. I'm gonna take Altuve and Paredes, all for one. I hate when Bet 365 just clunks out on me. I need to get that shit fixed. Pena, Diaz, Altuve, Paredes. Gary Carpenter. I'm gonna parlay both of them together. Carpenter and Riley Green at 1.5. They give me a plus 165. Hopefully they come through. Then I'm a Wang, uh, Hoskins, Holiday, Pro, Stowers, Ramirez, Swanson. Just one here for fun, right? A long one. Everybody I liked just took them for one just to have something to sweat. I got a bonus $5 bet. I'm gonna put that on there. And then I know I said I was gonna take a couple of these guys for a bomb for this Houston game. I need two of them to hit a home run for me because I'm gonna bet. I'm gonna take Gainer at plus 425. Tuve plus 600. Paredes plus 500. Christian Walker plus 320. Walker, Paredes, Altuve. Diaz. Pena. Oh, the gamble was real. I took all five of them for a bomb. I need two. In this weather, I need two to profit. And then stack up this Cubs game. Uh, Parlay in this Cubs game. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go two. I'm gonna go about a book, right? I'm gonna go two hits, runs, and RBIs for Augustine. Two for Augustine Ramirez. I'm gonna go two for Stowers at a plus 115. I'm gonna go two for Swanson and two for Nico Horner. Let's see what they do. They done broke a player. mm, mm. broke a player. All right, last game here I'm looking at. It's gonna be last game I'm looking at is gonna be shout out to Taylor Ward and Zach Nito last night for coming through. Kachanowicz, 11 extra base hits, 7 bombs. JP Sears, 16 extra base hits, 6 bombs. Uh, to righties, JP Sears, 15 extra base hits, 5 bombs. He's given up 8 extra base hits and 3 bombs on that fastball. He just won't stop. Let's take a look at uh, uh, JP Sears and that fastball. So, let's go. See what these Angels do with this fastball. Logan O'Hoppe hit a bomb last night. We do know these guys will strike out, and Angels been hot as hell as of late. So it's a smaller sample size here, but Neto does have a bomb here. Small sample size versus lefties. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw up the rest of the pitches up there. Small sample size for these guys. Small sample size versus a lefty, man. Mm-hmm. Mm. 4.5 team total for the Angels, 5.5 for the Athletics. Nothing really glaringly stood out to me for the Angels. So I mean, it is what it is, though. You know, some. Let me see. APC is. Los Angeles Angels, #1, #2 in striking out uh, over the course of the season versus lefties with a 59 WRC plus. Okay, we cashed something. Tampa Bay Rays, Tampa Bay Rays, we cashed something. Two Paredes, bomb. Cash that motherfucker. Yeah, that's his. That's his hits, runs, and RBIs, and his bomb. So cash that straight up. Stop playing. Stop fucking playing. We back there. we back with that. That made up for all them home runs I bet in that motherfucker. Now let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Straight up. Let's keep it going. Double down on his ass. Uh last 30 days, #1 striking out, 52 WRC plus. They ain't been shit versus righties, lefties, and they rarely see him. They still hot though, so I don't know how to figure this one out. But what I'll do here is take a look at some of his numbers, what they got his lines at, just in case. You might be able to sneak some value out, right? 4.5 Ks at plus money for Sears. Ah, it's been a while. Hey, Sonny, go get that dope. Is that Markel? Where y'all lock it? He had 4 Ks versus the Yankees, 7 versus Texas, 5 versus Texas, 7 versus the Mets. This would be a good gamble. This would be a decent little gamble, right? Especially how hot they are. Man, this would be a decent little gamble. I'm gonna have to write this down. Uh 7 Ks plus 475. Hmm. And let you go up to 10 for plus 2,000. Cubs scored. How? Who? Tucker. Bond. Mm, mm, mm. Tucker. Mother Tucker. So I'm very I'm kind of interested in the strikeouts for him. What about his pitching outs? I'm just thinking about it, right? 17 and a half at minus 105. I'm just thinking about it. This team is not that good versus lefties, but they are hot right now. He's hit this number two, three, four games versus Miami, once versus Seattle, at Colorado once. He lucky as hell. You got your ass up out of there. At Chicago. Hmm. What about last 7 days versus lefties? Last 7 days. Hmm. 49 plate appearances, only 49 plate appearances, but a 99 WRC plus. I know I looked at the last 2 weeks, didn't I? Last 2 weeks versus lefties, 93 WRC plus. Okay, so they're a little bit better, but only 60 plate appearances. So I don't know. Scratch all that though. Scratch all that. All right, let's take a look at these. So if the fucking A's better stand up here, man. Oakland A's better stand up versus his ass. Damn, Tucker hot. That was a run back. Both him and Paredes hit a bomb yesterday, man. That was a quick run back, man. Jesus Christ, this gets so frustrating, right? So frustrating. It can get so frustrating. I try to stay away from. I do my one parlay and I'm done, man. For the day, man. My parlay, my 5 leg and round robin it. I'm done, man. Straight up. I ain't gonna lie. This is what I do. I don't dwell on them or nothing. I do. Sometimes I dwell on them, but man, look, them home runs hard enough to hit as it is. Yeah, he gives up runs. It is what it is, right? Walks, especially of late, 4 walks in 3 of his last 4 games. Like whatever, right? 6 bombs to lefties, 1 to righties. His batting average, he's pitching his worst to lefties. He's getting cracked to lefties. Away versus lefties. Just okay. We're going to take a look at the left hand hitters. We're going to athletics, left hand hitters. Nope, I'm sorry. He's throwing a sweeper 74% of the time. Oh no, that's the sinker. Okay, the sinker. Nobody's got a bomb off that sinker, but Lawrence Butler is 7 for 16 versus that sinker on the season. Full pitch mix. Last 2 weeks. Lefties get a bump because of how bad he is. Anyway, A's have been in some good spots and ain't delivered, man. Wilson left the game last night, man. Kind of hurt my little parlays. So I'm gonna wait to see what the lineup comes out and looks like. But at the end of the day, I know he's pitching this worse towards lefties. So lefties gonna get a bump here, right? We're gonna know that. So pay attention to your lefties. And Jacob Wilson, I couldn't talk you off anything for him. He definitely goes out there and hits and stuff like that. Rooker could be loading or whatever case may be. We'll see, man. We'll see. Rooker's got a bomb off him already. Um, Lawrence Butler's got 2 hits. One is a double, 3 RBIs. Blade. So, the total in this game is what, 10 and a half? 10 and a half. So, traffic is definitely expected to be on the basis. Um, a 5.5 team total for the Athletics. Even the best teams, even the best teams don't even get there, right? Just like the Dodgers last night. They didn't do what we needed them to do, right? What I needed them to do. So trust your read. Trust your read. If it just don't scream like an over, it probably won't be an over, right? If it don't scream out, sometimes it screams at you and it don't get there, right? But not the best pitching in this game, and we'll see, right? Because a lot of stuff I'm seeing is not screaming it over to me, but you got to take the pitchers into consideration. These pitchers probably going to give it up. Who knows? Um, I have to do a little bit more digging into these bats. But like I said, um, he pitching his worst to lefties right now. As you can see, he's got a 3.11 batting average. He's giving up 6 bombs to lefties. So the lefties are definitely in play. But you know what I'm saying. Got to decipher which ones you want to play, man. That's all. That's how I'm looking at it right now, right? But I ain't gonna give you nothing, you know, that I ain't gonna give you nothing that Rooker is extremely due, right? But he's one of those guys that can actually hit a home run off anyone. You know what I'm saying? But you're definitely right, Blazing. Uh, Rooker is definitely due. So like in the story here, I couldn't tell you can talk you off any bat here, right? Another thing, another guy you need to keep an eye out on is going to be um, Soler. Soler is another guy who's due, right? You're gonna get Sears. He's gonna be a lefty. Um, um, throughout his career, he's hit bombs versus lefties, man. You know, throughout his career, he's hit bombs versus lefties. So that's something that you could definitely take a look at. Okay. Yo Moncada. What the hell? So Moncada's got 3 bombs versus him. Damn. 4 at bats, three three hits, 3 bombs. Wow. Zach Nito's got a bomb. Shanuel's got a bomb. Now remember, we can't throw out the fact that these boys are hot right now. They are hot right now. Okay? They are hot. Man, motherfucker just been so quiet, man. Soler, I really want to bet on Soler. Might sprinkle some on, depending on how my day goes. He ain't doing too well this year at all. But all his little 6 home runs came to righties. Career numbers, um, 60 home runs to righties. 140 home runs to righties and 50 to, no, I'm tripping. 59 home runs to lefties, 138 to righties. But he's definitely been a lefty killer for a lot of his career, just not as of late. I don't know. Moncada, huh? Damn. Moncada's got 3 bombs versus him. I did not know that. Wonder when were those? We will see. I'm gonna leave you guys with that. I'm gonna leave you guys with that. Where do we go to? Let's see. Cause I got to get ready to go to work. But the Rays scored. Cincy scored. Um, hmm. All right. So let's bring it back here. Um, basically all these games are on, right? This is what I really came to cover. Um, basically these guys now. Oh yeah, all these games. This game is on too, ain't it? Yeah. So I don't know. This might be a delay here. So this next game from Kansas City on up here. So Logan Webb, you're gonna be able to look at his at least is look at his pitching outs. Maybe a win for him. Daniel Lynch, I got to. It's probably getting ready to be a Ramos for me, right? I got to take a look at this real quick, right? Lynch, what they got going on here, man? Daniel Lynch. Oh no, he's starting. All his bombs go to righties. All of them. 19 home runs to righties here. 2023. 9 home runs to righties, 0 to lefties. 2024. 6 home runs to righties. This year so far, 1 bomb to righty. I'm definitely gonna be looking at Ramos and if Chapman's in the lineup, but Ramos for sure. And I'm gonna look at this one. I'm gonna look at this one when I'm at work or whatever. No, I can't do that. I'm gonna have to look at this one soon. Tampa Bay scored 2 runs. Hmm, interesting. Miami just scored. How? Who? It's the end of the first. That game's finna get ready to go over. So where were we again? Okay. I'm definitely looking at Ramos here. And Webb. I mean, you can look at Webb for his pitching outs or the win. I don't know what his pitching outs is. I'm scared to look. I'm not messing with this Cleveland game. Crochet and McGill. We got an 8 over under in this spot. Crochet, I haven't looked at the numbers or whatever for his strikeouts. That's mainly what I'll be looking at a little bit later on. The Washington games here. If we got we got weather implications here. Look at the weather. Trevor Williams, he gives it up to lefties. Olson will be in play. If this game goes, Olson will be in play for sure. Excuse me, for sure. And then see what the lineup's going to come out to. because the other kid, I forget his name. He's not in the lineup right now, but he's probably going to be somebody I want to take a look at as well. Jacob DeGrom and Yarbrough. Jacob DeGrom been phenomenal. Probably want to look at his strikeouts. We'll see what it's going to be like. We do have weather implications there, but I definitely would probably be looking at his strikeouts. I got to look and see. He has been pitching pretty good. Vasquez and Gosman. They don't roll out a lot of lefties here. I think on Vasquez worst split would probably be on the road versus lefties. So somebody like Varsho, Santander, somebody you can definitely look at there. And Kevin Gosman, I ain't gonna say nothing, right? I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm looking to stack up this at least a 1, 2, 3, 4 batters, but I need to see what the lineup's gonna be, right? In course, we know what goes on in course. I'm gonna like Ryan McMahon and Goodman for sure. Those two guys, I'm gonna like them for sure. Couldn't talk about a bomb for neither one of these guys. If I had to take a bomb for one of these guys, it would be Ryan McMahon on Colorado. Schwarber going for 3 games in a row. I'm going for 3 games in a row with him. um, hey, Moncada, 4 at bats, 3 home runs. So that's something to take a look at. Um, over the course of the season, LA has been bad versus lefties. As of late, only 60 plate appearances. They look a little bit better, but they've been hot. Keep an eye out for Jorge Soler. I feel it. Lefties get a bump here from Kokonowicz. He's just been terrible, giving it up, right? So lefties get a bump. See what the lineup looks like. See what the lineup looks like. Lefties get a bump. We know Rooker is a beast, and we know Jacob Wilson could just hit with the rest, with the best of them, right? So Soderstrom, Blade, Butler, Nick Kurtz, all those guys, they lefties are gonna get a bump. Kokonowicz giving up a 300 batting average, about 6 or 7 bombs to lefties on the season. Arizona and the Diamondbacks. I don't have much to say about this game. This game got over under 9.5 in this one here. They sold me. Dodgers sold me yesterday on 3 bets. I took big L's on 3 bets. I'm gonna take a look at this game. I'm gonna put something together for this game, and we'll figure it out. Jackson, um, bombs they liked, plays bets they liked. I'll give it to you right now if you haven't seen it across the industry. Hap, Otani, Olson, Fernando Tatis, Manzardo. Those were bombs. Bets, Cubs money line, Brewers money line, Atlanta Braves -1, over in the Houston Astros game, and 1.5 -1.5 San Francisco. Bellinger for a hit. Honorable mention, he's going like a 14-game hitting streak. Peace out.